these contracts for me were kind of like Wangro in Heat, where this guy had everything, but he still said, Wangro messed up this heist that we were going to do. Like, I look at the music industry, not music and the love of music itself, but the music industry. I look at it like Wangro, like I blame, the loss of my mother partially on the entertainment industry. But I think about that anytime I go to the hospital. I'm very, I'm mindful of that stuff. You think about like Bob Marley, they didn't just JFK or MLK him. I post a picture of the screen at the hospital, and then I was asked to take it down.
By who?
People just called me. I'm forgetting exactly who asked me, but it was like they got to my management, they got to this, and they said, take that picture down. Like the hospital, it was in the weirdest place, so.
What did they not like about the picture?
I think it might have had some information on it that they didn't want to go out, like an address or something like that. And it's just like, but I don't want to go down these rabbit holes. I'm just saying, like, Michael Jackson not waking up one day, Prince not waking up one day, Bruce and Brandon Lee, Bob Marley, all of these things have crossed my mind, as I'm going and saying, I need to innovate what these contracts are, not just for me, but for all artists. It's not about me getting my masters back. It's about freedom. And I say on a new song, I say, if I would put myself in harm's way to get my masters, they would put themselves in harm's way to stay the master. And there's a complete parallel to the way the music industry works and the way the world currently works and the influence that America has on other countries and the way governments work. The influence and the way government and the way people in power, in control, deal with, disaster relief, deal with Haiti, deal with the Bahamas. Like, where is the money going? Why aren't things being built? We made money. So if money is the key to all people's happiness and will solve everything and everyone's doing things for money, let's just make more money. But it's not about making more money. It's about keeping poor people poor and rich people rich and keeping people in their place. And right now, we're experiencing the fall of Rome, or the Titanic has now hit a glacier. And there's people who would prefer to go down with the Titanic than to get on a lifeboat because they don't want to get seawater on their dress or on their nice outfit. The people are so programmed and brainwashed. But you see this character that's made for black people to idolize, that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the narrative to say, we're going to show you Harriet Tubman, we're not going to show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Maleficent, they called her race of people the Moors. And the Moors are, and I just saw it again. I was just like, yo, if you erase our history, like most black people, we don't know where we come. We think we came from slaves. We don't know our bloodline. And we're given Black History Month and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us. Racism doesn't end until we get to a point where we stop having to put the word black in front of it, because it's like we're putting the rim a little bit lower for ourselves. Like, it's when I say I'm the second wealthiest black man in America, like, why do I have to say that? Because, you know, obviously if we just go on wealth, period, of what we call wealth, like financial wealth, that scorecard, you know, I'd be like, I'm the 78th wealthiest man in America. But we shouldn't have to have a special box, a special month, because also what they show in Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. Like, what if we had, remember when I cheated on you month? Like, remember when you first found the text messages? Remember, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated. And that's just a programming, but that program is inside of the curriculum. It's inside of the media. Plan B and Planned Parenthood were planned by a eugenics that set out and said out loud, I'm doing this to kill the black race and to create population control. You know, if we...
Wait a minute, what are you saying?
There are 1,000 black children aborted a day, daily. We are in genocide. So more black children have died in the past since February than people have died of COVID. And everyone wears a mask. So it's a matter of, where are we turning a blind eye to? Like, the media can control, a lot of times it has control what we care about. Meaning there was a time where people were caring about it, and now the media says don't care about it, but these people, it still hasn't been solved. The hurricanes still have hit, the earthquakes still hit, and people are still suffering from that, and no one has really gone to fix it. And when that 11 billion goes to Haiti and it doesn't get to the people, you know, the Daily Mail posts a swimsuit pic or something and deters our energy to what we have to do collectively to help our brothers and sisters. So what we need to do is change the bad guy, change the competitor, make the competitor be the Roman era, the Roman civilization, make the competitor be the Egyptian kingdom, and say we're the first society, we're the first civilization that ever became civil, because we are still just as much in the dark ages as medieval times or as Game of Thrones, you know, level, Black Mirror level. I know I went past future, other dimension for a second. We're not maximizing our resources and our existence. We've got genius level scientists. We've got people who rogue, people who have broken out of the chains, like Elon. Like, imagine if Elon was working at GM on the third floor somewhere. All of these people who break away and then create the new society and the next frontier of where we're going. The always fighting to, represent, who you are against media, entertainment industry that's trying to tear down anybody that's not going with the flow. I'm going to listen to kids before I listen to, super programmed out adults. And then there's a lot of words that end with URE that are very powerful: future, sure, pure, endure. And that goes into like the rhyme, because I'm literally trying to figure out the video game at all times and see where these things parallel. I know this can get into like a riff where people are like, okay, yeah, you were losing what you're saying right now. But future, sure, pure, endure. And it's not that I am fearless. I am definitely shaking And in so much fear of my Father, I fear God, and I don't fear nothing else.
There's some power to that, right?